Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. But you already know how we do it on the weekends, right? Each and every weekend I come to you and I answer all your questions that you may have submitted all week long. Like, this is my favorite segment. All right, so let's not act brand new. All right, and let's go ahead and jump into it. That way I can answer most of your questions. I hope you guys enjoyed your 4th of July. Let me know, what did you do for the 4th of July? Because I did not get any notifications on anyone inviting me to their barbecue. I mean, I could have worn my mask, okay? Did you barbecue with your family? What did you do? Did you eat good? Did you go by the pool? Did you go to the beach? Let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, because I didn't get no invite, so I thought we was family. But if this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome, my darling. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. On the weekends, it is just straight question videos, so if you don't like it, I understand. Just visit me back tomorrow, okay? Okay, I got you. All right, guys, so first thing that's on the docket, everyone has been asking about the pandemic EBT benefits. Is it going to be a summer program or not? So in certain states, South Carolina, North Carolina, Minnesota have expanded their pandemic EBT to provide additional food benefits throughout the summer. So with summer is now summer P-EBT, so summer pandemic EBT benefits, which is like SNAP or food stamps on there. Each eligible child in Minnesota will receive an additional $100 food benefit. Eligibility does follow the guidelines. I know a lot of people were stating, hey, I'm on unemployment and you know what, I can't get approved. So it will follow those same guidelines. Those who have already applied will receive the benefit automatically, but for those who have not applied, you can still apply for the pandemic benefits online. The departments will issue the summer funds in August. Also new for July, children that will be enrolled in a school district like pre-kindergarten program, so this is going to be your child first year, like pre-K, who have received federal free or reduced price meals will be eligible as well to receive the pandemic EBT benefits. You can go onto the state websites, and recipients do have 1 full year to use the benefit before it expires, guys. So receipt of the pandemic EBT does not preclude participation in summer feeding programs or any other community-based programs for children and families. So that's, I know some people were asking, if you are unsure if your state is offering it, you can always contact your DHR, your caseworker, and see if they're going to have those summer programs as well. Like, no child should go hungry this summer, and neither should you, okay guys? There are so many programs, thrift stores, churches, dial 211. There's a lot of different places that will help you out with assistance with food. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the first question, because the first question comes from Miss Diana, and she says, can you please find me a free ride to get groceries? Uber costs $20 one way, Lyft won't find a ride. My truck broke down, the bus has stopped. I've been living off dollar store food. No one will deliver groceries and they are only 5 miles away. Help please, I need meat, fruit, and stuff I cannot get at the Dollar General. Now, Diana, I was looking for some resources. I know at the beginning of the pandemic, and I went back to an article, Uber and Lyft had offered 10 million free rides to food deliveries to those in need amongst the outbreak. I don't know if they're still doing this or not. You can probably contact or ask those eligible that would be eligible for the benefit were healthcare workers, senior citizens, and others who need assistance as well. And they even say that they would take people like to the food banks, to hospitals. I am not sure if this is still going on, but they were doing it at one point. Do you have any neighbors that you can reach out to? Is there any church members, any family members? Is there anyone that you can find? Because we got to get you some food, girl. I know what it's like eating that processed food. It's not good for your health. It ain't good for your slim waistline, okay? Like, I'm trying to keep mine slim, okay? But yeah, so definitely understand there. I would say reach out. Of course, I think taxis are gonna cost the same amount as well. But I mean, if you only go out once a week, you know, like $20, it is a little bit expensive. But if you go out once a week, girl, you got to pile it up. You got to pile it up so that way you don't have to go back out to the store for the next few weeks. All right. So the next one comes from Amanda, she says, how can a person get a stimulus check if they did not file for the 2018 or 2019 taxes? How were they supposed to get it, but now they're on SSDI? Well, they do have where you can enter that non-filers form, Amanda. So if you go on to the irs.gov website, it's going to be a non-filers form. If you enter your information in there, that's exactly what that form is for. And you have until October. And guys, even homeless people can receive a stimulus check. So if you know anyone, still go ahead and register for that stimulus check. All right, Nisha says, where can I get rental assistance? Girl, you're gonna have to dial 211. You're gonna have to go on Google. You're gonna have to reach out and contact like some social workers. But yeah, I don't know, you didn't put your state on where you're from, so I don't know. You can also look on my playlist. I did a rental assistance playlist, and it has like all the rental assistance programs that I have talked about. But guys, remember, now we're like in July, so some of those programs may have ran out of funds because you had to submit your information a little bit sooner. Alrighty here. The next question comes from Lawanda. She says, will I get a stimulus check? I never got my first one. Girl, a lot of people have yet to receive their first stimulus check. The IRS, I think I posted this video on Tuesday. The IRS stated that they have until September to get out those checks. You can try to contact or reach the IRS by phone, and maybe you can get in contact with them. Alrighty here. The next question comes from Min. It says, I got approved for my loan from the Small Business Administration. Do I send them the form for forgiveness grants? I did not receive $1,000 grant. It's been a week. SBA say I'm supposed to get it. Who do I contact about the situation? You got a lot going on, because did you take out a loan for the Small Business Administration, or did you get the grant? If you receive the grant, it's not a loan and you don't have to do anything. It should appear in your account. I would reach out to the Small Business Administration though, okay? And just to make sure. All right, Vicky says, is there any way of getting a picture of the debit card so we will know it's not a scam trying to get our money? I have received one in a plain white envelope and I have it, but I have been scared to activate it. I'm on SSDI. Vicky, you holding your money and you scared. When you go to activate it, it's going to ask for your information. I understand completely. Fear right now with the scammers, they are at an all-time high right now, so I do not blame you, okay? But if you go to Google and you type in what it's supposed to look like, as well as if you look on the back of the card, it should has like the money card. It should state different things on there. But when you go to activate, it should ask you for some of those information. So when in doubt, girl, Google is our friend, and it does show that on there, okay? Alrighty here. The next question comes from Shania. She says, hey Shalae, I'm in a critical crisis. I need a bed. My bed was infested with bed bugs. My body has been, whoa. Okay, I'm really sick with symptoms of the virus, but God is good. Amen. It says, I went to throw out my bed on Saturday. I need help. Money is like $3,000. I don't know what my taxes. So I think you are asking, where can you get a bid from? And I would definitely like reach out to a lot of churches or thrift stores and explain the situation. I know, like, I can't say, a lot of people are like, girl, you be talking about thrift stores, but our thrift stores in Huntsville, they are very friendly. They sell like brand new beds. They give vouchers. I know if you contact like DHR and if you have issues, they will give you a voucher. And like in Huntsville, they were giving out like gift cards. You can go to Target. You can do a lot of different things. Got like, you ask not, or you have not because you ask not, okay? So, I mean, you have to call, you have to ask. You're going to have to, you know, be a little bit more persistent and proactive. And I'm saying this with love, okay? I'm saying it truly with love, but you're going to have to be a little bit proactive. And I promise you, when you start helping them, girl, people going to help you. Alrighty here. The next question comes from Alita. She says, my questions are, my daughter is getting ready for college. She did receive scholarships, but they do not cover everything. Is there any money available for nonprofits who do not have a 501c3, or is there any money available for first responders? Let me know. Okay, so Alita, if your daughter is getting ready to go to college, congrats, okay? She is going to school. I know you're super excited. When I went to college, one of the things that I did my first semester, when I did not have scholarships. As soon as I got on campus, I would go to like the alumni. They have, for our campus, they had like an alumni hall, or you can go there, and a lot of like the alumni that attended had their own scholarships. So I would definitely have her check out like any alumni organizations within the college, and they will direct you on scholarships in her area, or if they have any. Also, if she still is unable to find, tell her to do extremely well her first semester. Like, do extremely well, like I got like straight A's, like, you know, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm a brag, okay, but I got straight A's my first semester, and what I did was I took those grades in the following year, or the spring semester, when the new incoming students will be coming in. You know, that will come in that fall semester. They have the scholarships available. I applied for those scholarships once again, and I got approved for more scholarships. So I would suggest that she does that. Make sure her grades stay on point. Check with the alumni. She can get on Google. She's gonna have to research a lot of information regarding scholarships. There is money out there, so she's just gonna have to look for it in the most craziest ways too. Alrighty, here, the next question comes from, let's see here. Is from Larita. She says, I live in Wisconsin and my job is not giving out hazard pay. I've been working, and now Wisconsin is not giving out any more food samples to help people out. Can you help me on this? Alrighty, I'm not sure about the food samples, or if you're talking about food stamps on there. But what exactly do you need help with, Larita? Like, do you need help with the food? Or, because I know you said your job, you do work, but they're not giving out hazard pay. Let me know. Get back to me, because I don't know exactly what you need help with. All right, darling? Just let me know. Alrighty, here. Jacqueline says, what about the hazard pay for essential workers? I work at CVS, my family folds, and we've gotten nothing. I've worked from day one and risked my son and husband, and I make $215 a week. People at home drawing $900 a week in safe, and they're not working or risking themselves or their families. I have not heard much about this. So guys, I want to say this, when it comes to the essential workers and those that have been working, I agree. I've been working this entire time. We have to see what happens with the hazard pay that's right now, this with the Senate. Are we going to be rewarded for our efforts? But those that are at home drawing unemployment, is not that, hey, they are making more money, but it's not like a comparison like, hey, they're getting this, we're getting that. At this time, like, these people have lost their jobs. Like, they have lost their jobs, and while that money right now is being given to them, we don't know, like, as of July 25th, that money may go down to less than what you're making. So as of right now, I think we're all just like, it's just a messed up situation for everyone. And so we have to wait regarding the hazard pay, but you know, I understand how some people can look at it that way. Alrighty, here. The next question comes from, it is from Debbie. I started collecting Social Security at 62. I am almost 68. Can I collect the retroactive for 6 months? I would look into it, Debbie, because on there you are now at the full retirement age, so you should be able to get something. I would reach out to the Social Security Administration and see if they can put you in there. Now, right now, if you're unsure about the retroactive benefits, look at my few videos ago regarding the Social Security and the retroactive benefits, and right now how they're withholding it. So a lot of times no one is kind of getting the money right now. Alrighty, here. This comes from Beverly. Is there an application for Chad Johnson stimulus? I spent a lot of time researching and I could not find out. So on July 1st, Chad Ochocinco came, and for those that were on his Instagram or even his Twitter, he gave out his own $1,000 stimulus. And I think all you had to do was drop your own Cash App information underneath that post. So there was not like an application or anything that he had out there, okay? All right, the next question comes from Mary. She says, hey Shalae, I watch your videos, I love them. It says, how can they deny SSI, SSDI a second stimulus when prices are rising daily? Food, gas, and now the DMV are raising fees for renewals. Really? The DMV going up? Oh Lord. We live on a small income. Our checks stay the same while everything is rising around us. All right, Mary. I agree 100%. The food costs are outrageous right now. And I know that there were a few senators who were proposing that they did increase the Social Security checks as well. As of right now, for the second stimulus, it does not show that SSI and SSDI are being denied. Nothing has came from the Senate. These are now just proposals and back and forth. We know that they want to help those that are not working. We also know that they're stating that, hey, SSI checks have been the same the entire time. We don't know just yet. So I don't want, let's not jump to conclusions until it is a fact. So I know my mom used to say, like, back in the day, like, facts are not feelings. So even though we feel some type of way, it is not a fact. And when it becomes a fact, then we can feel however we want. So if that makes sense. Makes sense? All right, maybe you got it. So as of right now, this is the way that we're feeling, and we're thinking like, how are you gonna deny us? Like, what's going on, Senate? But it's not a fact. We don't know for a fact. Now, in the event that they do deny us, then we can apply those feelings. But as of right now, girl, you might get you a check. So we'll see. All right, so thank you so much for that comment. The next question comes from, let's see here, guys. They don't have a name. It says, will the unemployment continue receive $600? As of right now, from all the economists that are weighing in on this $600 unemployment, they're saying like, yeah, y'all need to keep this, because if we don't have this $600, there's going to be a lot of people that are in poverty. And if you think that we have a crisis on our hand right now with everything that's going on with the pandemic, no, darling, because your payments for unemployment will be reduced by 61%. So people went from getting like $900. I think they said the average unemployment check right now is $768. And imagine that for some of the lower states like Mississippi, Alabama, your check will go down to $213. That is a big drop. And then $213 times 4, just say 4 weeks in a month, you're looking at what, almost like $850 or $60 or so, like $852. That is for the month. That doesn't even cover some people's rent. And when you're talking about like groceries, we just discussed food is going up. How are you going to do this? So as of right now, I can't say if the $600 is going to stay, but they're going to have to keep something. It's going to have to be something. Alrighty, guys. Let's see here. I was trying to see if there's any other questions. I don't see any other questions right now. Some of them are asking about rent relief and different programs. You already know I got you covered. When I find some more information, I will definitely come to you. And this video is getting long enough, right? So please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you later in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.